Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate.
I'm Zach with Amsco Windows. Most of you may know us as one of the largest window manufacturers in the state, and there are many reasons that go behind that. We have over 60 years experience. A few of the other options we offer is we offer an on-site tempering furnace. We also offer colored products, which are alternatives to paints. It's a capstock process. We're in the process of adding a testing facility which will allow us to expand our offerings in the marketplace. Now behind me we're actually showcasing one of our bronze patio doors. Now this bronze is a capstock process, and we offer this in bronze, red, and a silver. Now the difference between the capstock and a painted product that you might see in the market is the durability of the product. With paints, it's going to weather different, it's going to scratch over time. But with a capstock process, the color is actually extruded into that top layer of your vinyl, so you're able to offer a lifetime warranty on those products. It's important that you have the right recipe for your glass. If the tempering process doesn't take effect correctly, you can get wavy glass in your home. At Amsco, we've taken some precautions to make sure that we can check the glass as it's coming off the line and prevent that from going into a home. You'll know if the tempering process is correct in the factory because we can test those units. We break a unit every 20 minutes, take a look at it, and make sure that it's being done properly.
What we're building behind me is a test facility that will allow us to actually do all of our testing here in-house. We've tested for many years to make sure that our products can handle everything that the weather and environment can throw at it and make your home as comfortable as possible.
So it's such a beautiful time of year here. I thought it'd be great to go look at some Park City real estate. And so I got one of the real pros up there. I got Andy Kelly, and Andy, beautiful property. Tell me about this.
Thanks, Jay. Yeah, this is one of our favorite listings, 1185 Empire. Looks like a historical home that's been redone and brought new, but in fact, it's brand new construction. It's really rare for Old Town in Park City. As you know, there are lots of historical structures, and they're very restrictive up there with what you can do with them. So anytime you can find a complete brand new construction from the ground up, it's really a fantastic thing.
Yeah, it's a real treat because you get the location, which is great, but you get a brand new house that looks like an old one. I absolutely love. And Park City speaks for itself, right? It's a unique location like nowhere else in the state, even in the world, really.
Yeah, that's right. We like it up there, that's for sure.
Okay, so heading on the inside, tell me a little bit about this.
Well, as you come inside, you can see it's a very deluxe feel. Interior design has been done by a company called Aspen Design, and they're located right there in Park City. Look at that surround on that fireplace.
It's beautiful. What is that?
That's a basalt tile, a linear milled basalt tile. Very, very interesting.
Yeah, it's got a unique kind of feel to it.
Yeah, sure does.
Yeah. So heading on over to the kitchen, tell me a little bit about this now.
Well, of course, you're going to expect the best in appliances. We've got Wolf, Sub-Zero, Asco. But look at that Italian marble, Jay. What do you think about that?
That's spectacular. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what type of square footage are we looking at, how many bedrooms in this home?
Well, for Old Town, it's quite a large home, actually. 2756 square feet, almost 2,800 square feet. 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, separate gathering areas, a home theater, which we'll see in a minute. And it's really kind of a rare find.
Yeah, one of the things I really like about this property is all the decks and the outside living. So they did a really nice job in this home.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. The architect is a gentleman named Jonathan de Grey, who's been designing homes in Old Town Park City for many, many years, and each time he does it, he learns more and gets better and better and better. And effectively, you wind up with a home where there's no wasted square footage. It's just so precious. Look at that ceiling,
Tell me
that
about
tin
that.
ceiling, yeah.
It's kind of throwback, isn't it?
It's a throwback to the original Park City days, that's right.
Yeah.
Look at the combination of materials. You've got wallpaper and then glass mixed with porcelain, granite and marble.
Yeah, that's great. So headed here to the master, beautiful views off this room. Tell me about this.
This might be my favourite master I've been in any of the homes in Old Town. Definitely occupies the best part of the home. Look at that raised desk. You could sit there with your laptop and work away while you're enjoying those fantastic views.
Yeah, looking over the whole valley, right? And that fireplace is just majestic.
I know. Again, you've got this deluxe feel with mixing materials. The juxtaposition is fantastic with the stainless steel. Look at the mirrored coffee table.
And here's out on one of those decks, right?
Yes, I think I'd camp out there all day long, Jay.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful year round there, whether it's snowing like crazy or it's beautiful sunny outside. It's just a great place to be.
Yeah, we think so. I agree with you.
So looking around here, is this the master bath then?
That's the master bath, more Italian marble. Yeah.
Headed into here are some of the guest bedrooms, right?
Guest bedrooms, yeah. Yeah, you want to treat your guests right. Here's a bunk room for the kids. They just love it down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another guest bedroom, I assume?
Yeah, yes, that's right. Another guest bedroom, and that's on the main living level. And then, of course, the mandatory home theatre. You could kick back and watch your favourite movie. And yeah, that's it. We're very, very proud of this home. There's your hot tub out the back.
Yeah, so you got your hot tub, you got your outside living area right in an old town. This is a beautiful house, Andy. So if somebody wanted to reach you, how would they contact you?
They can call either Jan or myself at 435-640-2434 for me, or for Jan, 435-659-1518. And of course, we've got a website for this house at 1185empire.com.
AMSCO Windows was founded in Utah over 65 years ago. Our 535,000 square foot facility is one of the largest vinyl window plants in the country. We provide more windows in the state of Utah than all other manufacturers combined, and with AMSCO, your design potential is limitless. At AMSCO, we understand that quality, service, on-time delivery, and pleasing the customer are vital to our success. AMSCO Windows, make your home a masterpiece.
Okay, Clay, for this one, this home is near and dear to my heart, and as we're looking at this home, I want you to notice the detail of how they built in the brick, the numbers, and the crown molding, the way they put that in the eaves, and the cupolas, and the finials, and how this, but before we talk about that, I want you to take a look at this view off the back of this house. It situates right at the top of Twin Bridges, and looks right down like a park-like setting.
That is beautiful.
Magnificent. And we love views, right?
Yes.
This is one of the most beautiful subdivisions in all of Highland, and this one sits right up at the top and looks right down the middle like a park-like setting.
Lord, look at that, yeah. And you know, your camera guy did such a good job on this, Jay. I mean, he's really capturing the beauty of this home. I mean, it is. I mean, yeah. I mean, he's capturing those little accents on the rooftop, and just make a big difference in a home.
Okay, so why this house is so near and dear to me, there was a construction company that was called Jukes Brothers Construction back just before 2007 when things turned in the market. and I actually represented them, and they would, I sold all their homes. And so their business model was, there are no upgrades in our homes. We're only gonna work with the absolute best subcontractors. Didn't matter what the price was. We're gonna build the most incredible homes, and we're gonna put all the details in. And so as you look through this home, you're gonna notice all the drywall is completely smooth. The cabinets are absolutely perfect. There was never a mistake. The stuff that they would put in these homes and the detail work they did, they were masterpieces.
Yeah.
These homes were built for what they were called home enthusiasts. And so if you're ever in the market, you'll hear, if you ever see one of these houses go up on the market, they'll say it's a former Jukes Models home, or a Jukes Brothers home. And because they did such amazing work, I mean, they were for the home enthusiast, or for the person that absolutely loved their home. And this was one of those.
Yeah, I love that culture of excellence. Like you say, no upgrades. The home is an upgrade. Everything about this is well thought out and brought together in such a way that it just flows and looks very, very nice.
Yeah, so they had the most really unique floor plans, so really cool. You'll notice as you go up this stairway here, and off to the left, you looked over the dining area, or you dropped down again into the kitchen, which was really neat. Or you went upstairs, so it was almost like a three-way stairway, depending on where you wanted to go, which was really unique. They did a lot of, they always focused on ceilings. All the ceilings had some sort of amazing something to it. And as you look through this house, you'll notice there's something amazing on the ceiling, on the walls. There was nothing left undone in these homes.
And like I said, just those little touches, and I shouldn't say little because those ceilings were amazing, but makes all the difference in the feel of a room when you're in it.
That's right. And just these they call that like a barrel chest type of, isn't that beautiful?
That's a cool look. That is a really cool look. I like that a lot.
And so if you go and look at a regular house, so there were some lesser expensive homes and they were the same square footage, but this is one of those ones that it's Energy Star rated, and so the efficiency on this home, it is quiet as can be. So when you're in this house, it is, I mean, just perfect acoustics. The floors, those cherry wood floors, those light fixtures were all brought in from Italy.
Oh my word, yeah. Well, this is interesting because we pull it up at first, and you're looking at the outside of the home thinking, that is spectacular. But then to come inside and to have these finishes really complement the outside and just be congruent with the entire thing, I love this, the way they've pulled this together.
So so if you wanted to have the home enthusiast home at the top of the subdivision, which is one of the best subdivisions on all Highland, looking over the whole valley, and this one is priced aggressively. You got your views off the back, which are unobstructed, and you get to look down in that park, look at the mountains out the front.
Oh, wow. And when you look down that back, it looks like you're looking down an alleyway almost, you know?
Absolutely spectacular.
It is.
This is a special home. So Clay, it's getting to springtime here, and this area and location is super desirable because we're right there in Provo, right next to Seven Peaks, right?
Yeah, I'm very familiar with this neighborhood in this area. This is very sought after. You're on the east side, and wow, what a great location.
Look at that. As we fly over the top, you can see the water theme park that's been there forever. And of course, they've got also the Olympic ice skating rink over there. They've got 2 Olympic-sized ice skating rinks, just walking distance from this house.
I've skated at those, and of course, been to that water park numerous times. And so it's just such a fun place. Your kids could literally walk right down to that.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
It's in a nice little close community. And one of the things I really like, of course, 3-car garage on this one, but as you step inside, look at this beautiful floor plan. This one's been around and been reworked a few times, but this one has been tried and true because it's got everything you want. It's got those big vaulted ceilings, big windows that look out, bring in natural light, kitchen right off of there, but kind of tucked away. It's got the master on the main floor, a big walkout basement. It's got everything.
Yeah, and look at the attention to detail on the wood, on the staircase right there.
Yeah, it's got an office right off to the left, so you come in the front door, there's an office there, and they also converted upstairs. They converted that space up there for a second office space.
Which, if somebody wanted to, could be put back into a bedroom if they wanted to. But
absolutely, yeah. And so these things can be just depends on how you want to use this house. And look at all this nice detailed work they did here.
Yeah, I love how that wraps around, just looks right into that main living area, which makes it very social as well.
Yeah. Beautiful cabinets, beautiful hardwood floors, everything. So they're going to be at $674,900, and and they are at almost 6,000 square feet. They're 5,853 square feet. Basement's about 70% finished, and they're at that price. You were talking $115 a square foot.
Which is amazing for the finishes that you're getting and this location.
Finishes, that really great floor plan that never seems to go out of style. Master on the main floor. You're going to notice they've got vaulted ceilings in here. Beautiful space, right?
It is.
I mean, you got enough room for a couch in there.
You do. A lot of space, very comfortable area for the parents to live in right there.
And you always like that on the main floor, because a house that has a master on the main floor is what they call a timeless property. You don't have to sell it, because as you get older, you don't have to worry about stairs.
That's right. That's right.
You've got space if family wants to come and stay, but you can stay in this. And look at this, the nice master bath. They finished that really well, right?
They really did. They really put some detail work into that.
Beautiful work.
I like that tile, the way they've done that, both on the shower and in the tub. It gives it a very rich, kind of classic look at the same time.
Yeah.
Great space in that closet.
Just the way it should be. Now we're jumping downstairs. We normally go upstairs. We're actually going downstairs now into the basement. Got a couple bedrooms down in the basement, a walkout, as you can see, so you got plenty of space.
And that gives it that main floor feel too, which you can never underestimate. That just gives it so much more light and space and just.
That's right.
Homier
Walkout basement, just like we talked about. Built-in blinds. Now this is part that they haven't finished right over here. I normally don't show this, but I wanted to show they've done a suspended slab right here, and they dug it out. So if you ever wanted to do a home theater down in the basement, it doesn't have that kind of closed-in feel, because you actually go down into the room. Now we're headed upstairs, and this is going to be that other space that they finished in an office space that kind of opens to everything.
I love those decks too, and the view you have off those decks right off the back of that upper level.
Yeah, it's kind of got multiple levels off this deck. It's got a high deck, a low deck, and plenty of parking off the side. And look at that huge fence they've got back there. Really, really nice. And so that's what you get down in Provo for $674, $900.
Want to sell your house faster and for more money? Jay uses the same camera crew from the TV show to add a full motion video tour to your home. The key to selling real estate is making your home look exceptional and getting it in front of as many potential buyers as possible.
And the best part is it doesn't cost anything more than working with a regular realtor. And everybody that buys or sells with me gets to use Helping Hands Moving Company for free. So to see these beautiful homes, be sure to tune in Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30, only on ABC4 Utah.
We were looking for a new home. Some were too big, some were too small, some were just wrong. Then, wow, we were in our dream home.
Then the hard part started. All this paperwork.
Luckily, we had Steve, a loan officer from Castle & Cook Mortgage, on our side. Even though he's done this 1,000 times, he knew we hadn't. He took care of everything, and fast, so we could focus on the things that really matter, like enjoying our new home. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle.
Okay, John, for this one, if you like views and you like seclusion, this is perfect. This one sits right on the end of a beautiful driveway. As you can see that stamped concrete, and look at these absolutely beautiful views off the back.
Yeah, there, it's a die for views.
And so this property sits on just over 2.5 acres, and it drops off perfectly in the back. And so the terrain of your land is just gently sloping off and terracing off, and so you're getting the magnificent views even out of the basement on this one. So it's got a walkout basement, and one of the things I really like about it is off the front of the house, they've got these big, huge pine trees and all these trees that make the house very secluded. And so when you're coming out, you almost don't even, you can't even see see the neighbors. All you see are pine trees.
Yeah, but it still lets in all that natural light, it looks like, from all the beautiful windows.
Yeah, exactly, you point that out. One of the things I really like is on that front entry as you come into this house, it's all big windows, but it doesn't look all the way through the house. It's perfectly secluded, so when you come up to it, you just see all these big windows, but it's still closed off, so you're not seeing into the kitchen and stuff, so it situates really, really well.
Yeah.
Headed into this kitchen, as you can see, it's just absolutely beautiful. It's a kind of a designer, what they call a gourmet kitchen.
I was gonna say, it definitely been made for a big family, lots of space and open areas and gorgeous quartz countertops. You can tell they did a lot of detail here in putting this together.
Yeah. They've got a lot of two-story open areas, and of course all off the back of this house, which is hard to picture in this light, but it's got these beautiful views out of that kitchen and that kind of entry area. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's almost like having a private park in the back of your house. They've got this beautiful landscaping too.
Yeah. One of the things I really like about this property also is it's got radiant heat. And so it radiates the heat out of the floor in the basement and makes for the warm tile and everything.
Yeah, it should cut down on electricity bills too.
Yeah, it's very efficient. It's really expensive as you put it in, but the long-term value of that type of heating is just really good. Yeah. And they've got a lot of tile in the house, so it's nice because it warms it up from kind of the floor up, which is if you had more money than you knew what to do with, this is the way you do it, right?
Yeah, it's that low maintenance and make everything nice.
Yeah.
Nice and cozy.
One of the things also, it's got the master on the main floor, and it's got one of the things I like, lots of windows again, and it's got a look-through fireplace going into just a majestic, a massive bathroom in there.
Yeah, that's always a plus to have a fireplace in your bedroom, and also to be able to have that go through to the bathroom while you're sitting and relaxing in the tub. You can enjoy the flames, and very, very cozy feeling.
Yeah. They did a good job. I really like the floor plan because this is what a lot of people are looking for. They want the master on the main floor. They want a lot of light in their house. They want to have views. They want to be close to everything, but they want to be secluded, right?
Yeah, a little bit of privacy now.
Yeah, and this has it all. And their price point, I think it's really good. They're only at $768,999. That's at $119 a square foot, which is great. One of the things we haven't mentioned, it has a mother-in-law apartment down in the basement. And so it's a walkout, and so it's got views. It's got 2 bedrooms plus a big kind of workout room back there.
Yeah, it's really nice to have that walkout too, so you don't have all the stairs, especially if you have your mother-in-law, father-in-law, or your parents over.
It's got plenty of parking on the side, and they've also, on the other side, they've got the salon as well.
Yeah, which is always nice.
Headed upstairs, look at some of these bedrooms. You're going to notice that not only is it bedrooms, but they're also suites. They've got their own bathroom built into them. You don't normally see it. Normally you see a couple bedrooms, then you got a hall, and there's a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, they've situated really well.
Yeah, and all these rooms are themed, and pretty nice how they put it together with some great decking off the back to overlook that park-like lot that you've got. That's
Can you believe that view?
Incredible views, incredible views.
So Jay, over the years, you've shown a lot of people a lot of homes, and I'm sure you've had some funny experiences in the process of doing that. I'm just curious, what is the funniest or craziest experience that you've had doing that?
I had a funny story. I sold a house one time with a ghost in it. Actually, it's happened a couple times.
What?
It's actually, but one of them was kind of funny. I'll tell you this one. So, what's interesting about the situation, I knew everybody was involved. The people that were buying the house, who were friends that I knew in California, they just moved out to Utah, and so I knew them. And the seller was an agent. It was a couple that were agents in my office, and they were moving to Phoenix for some reason or whatever it was. And so I was taking my buyers around. They fell in love with that house, so we put it under contract, did seller disclosures, all that kind of stuff. Did the inspection of the property. Nothing came up. Everything was great. The husband of the buyer, the husband was in the military, so they moved in. He went off. He was in Iraq or somewhere. I can't remember where he was at. He was overseas, and the wife was there. And they had this. They had adopted this little girl, and I don't know, maybe 2 or whatever she was. And
the buyers did.
The buyers did. Yeah. So she was, and so the little girl would go over to the stairs down in the basement and go, hi, and she's not thinking of it. It's just a little girl,
yeah.
What they do, sort of thing. She keeps doing it. Well, then they're down in the basement, and the wife turns around and sees this figure of a little girl, which clearly is a ghost.
Really?
And she freaks out of the house, calls the sellers and says, listen, I just saw a ghost in the house, and the sellers say, you saw it?
Whoa!
Yeah, and so, and then immediately, and apparently the sellers say, listen, we've had something, but it's always followed us. It's never been left behind. And then, of course, then I get the call, Jay, there's a ghost in the house. I don't want this house. I want it gone, you know, I've got to deal with it, right? So I call my broker up because, you know, I'm kind of thinking, well, what do we do? Is, you know, because they didn't disclose.
Yes.
But there's really no disclosures
Place for that.
There's no disclosures for it.
Yeah.
You know, and so we're kind of in a tough situation because, you know, and the broker says, you know, well, occasionally this sort of happens, you know, but, you know, it usually gets taken care of. And so what they end up doing is calling somebody from the church to come over and bless the house, and you know, and it worked out.
It was all fine after that.
Yeah, it was all fine and everything.
Wow.
But that was kind of a funny little story.
Yeah, that's a new one. That's crazy. Very unique experience.
Protecting your home means protecting your single largest financial investment. That's why when you buy a home, you buy owner's title insurance to protect your home ownership. Purchasing owner's title insurance will ensure your home ownership rights are protected against unexpected claims such as liens, a forged deed, encroachments, and other situations covered by the policy. For a one-time fee paid at closing, coverage lasts for as long as you own your home. Who can you count on for that protection? Since 1953, North American Title has built a strong reputation for personal service and financial strength. Our associates work with you, your lender, and your real estate agent to make sure you close on schedule. And we issue the title insurance that'll be there to protect your home ownership through the years. Call North American Title at 801-566-3066 or go to www.nat.com/Utah Protect to learn how to order owner's title insurance for your new home.